Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the first episode of a brand new series coming to the channel. Another one. As you can tell, we're going to be checking out Arpeggio of Blue Steel, which is actually a recommendation from Pimer, who is one of my elite tier patrons. So I want to thank Pimer so much for this recommendation. And this one, as well as Yona, which we started last week, will be every Tuesday, and it kind of works out nicely because for the next couple weeks, I think Run with the Wind is on like a 3 or 4 week break or something like that. So that actually fits quite nicely into the schedule. And just like I talked about in the Yona the Dawn video for episode 1, like this schedule is subject to change because the next season of anime is almost here, and I don't know yet when everything is going to be coming out, like the simulcast and all that. So if there are changes to the schedule, which there most likely will be, I will have an update for you guys on that. So this series, I'm gonna be honest, like I knew a little bit of Yona like going into it, like a tiny bit, but with this one, I really don't know anything. Honestly, I think the only thing I really know is that I think it's a fully CGI animated series. Besides that, I mean, it looks pretty futuristic. Maybe set, I wouldn't say like around this time period, like 2018, but like not like the super distant future, but like not too far into the future. Um, so besides that, really, I'm going into this like it's almost like the same thing as Yon. I'm going in pretty much completely blind. So yeah, we're gonna be checking out this first episode to see what we got. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? So yeah, we're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds of this first episode of Arpeggio Blue Steel, and we're gonna get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Got the whole black bars going on. Okay. Oh my. So yeah, definitely some kind of the year 2039. Okay, so yeah, not the like super distant future, like pretty reasonable. Some kind of a war going on right now, obviously, on at the sea as well. Fleet of fog. And they're putting everything on this battle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those don't look like normal like oh, this is kind of into the future, so I mean, look how these like ships are glowing and everything, like different kinds of like beams and whatnot. Oh my. These aren't any like regular kind of attacks from ships, like definitely some kind of like super like advanced technology going on here, or technology we don't have right now. Humanity had lost most of its terrestrial territory due to global climate change. Okay. The fleet of fog, kind of mysterious. Humanity was driven out of all of them, really. Oh wow, that powerful, huh? That impactful. Damn, that quickly sets the the tone we got going on. This might be the same studio that actually animated Babuki Baranki. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that one, but kind of the CG kind of reminds me of that actually. See, these look like normal kind of like battleships, but theirs looks like super like more advanced than theirs. Okay. Fox Submarine 401. I like how they have like their different kind of unique colors to them, like their glows. Iona. Oh, all that information, really? Man, she's just going like rattling off. She just like a huge information bank or something. I think the Kohei dude was he has all like the posters of the girls and all that at his desk. Bunch of youngins on this submarine, huh? Yeah, he does have all the pictures on this. Oh. Kind of reminds me of like it's like Space Battleship Yamato but in the sea. Not in space. At least like the action, like the actually how they're fighting and whatnot. Whoa! And how it came up out of the water like that was the blue steel. Those with shipping routes. So that's where the name of the show comes from. Their submarine, their ship is actually called the Blue Steel. And look, it's a bunch of youngins, like I said before. Like, I wonder if this guy wears that helmet all the time too. I thought he was gonna be the one like that just doesn't talk, but I'm glad he already kind of talked. Is that the name of the ship? Nagara? The purpose of her existence. Okay, so they're not human? Are they like robots? Or I mean, the way she was spewing out all that information like that, she is the ship. Okay. So she kind of like the core, like I mean, all that information, like she was like an information bank to me. So that means like maybe the other ships are the same way. I mean, the way she was talking like Nagara or whatever. I don't think that was the ship's name. Maybe the other one like her. This definitely has to be the same studio that did the Bubuki Baranki animated it. The style of the like the CG animation is like the same. It's not that bad actually either. That's just like Bubuki Baranki. Like the CG in that was not bad in my opinion. Certain points it was, but for the most part, I did not mind it. Not human made though. I mean, that may explain, Iona is apparently not human. Ship not human made. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. That reaction. This is what first linked her and or the ship and him, Gunzo. Oh, she goes to school and everything? Maybe because he's in school. The name she was given. So yeah, she's like artificially made or something like that. Alone. So this is before what we just saw of them fighting, or was that his father that was fighting? But the others were on there on the submarine too, so that can't probably be it. So they kind of pulled one of those like Yo Future to flashback type of things, like when they first encountered each other, or met, or were linked. That's the order she was given. The only one that remains in her memory. Okay. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Whoa, what was that? Break the stagnant status quo. Did you see those flashbacks though of his memory? Like, looked like someone was laying in a tub of blood. Which we know from the past how what happened with humanity and all that. So there's some tragedy there obviously. Jeez, what the hell? Wow, like she literally is the ship. Like, and she can't be the only one like this. Like there has to be other ones. Or you would think. Like that other one we saw. This music. Dude, this literally is like very similar. Like I get Yamato vibes from this, but like on the sea, for some reason. Is that just me or what? I don't know if you guys ever watched Space Battleship Yamato, but and her whole existence is like it's kind of shrouded in mystery too. The only order that remains in her memory, like, doesn't really know why she's here besides what she was left with. That's when the link was made, the contract was made. It's kind of weird though because come aboard me like she's literally like is it like she's the soul of the ship or like like is it that kind of thing? But she has like a still like a physical form, you know. But it's still really cool. Look at everything she's looking at, man. You just see all those like graphs and numbers and like things blinking. Like she's keeping track of like all of this and taking everything into account. Like look at her. That is insane. Like some genius type shit. Well, she's not human, so. Uh oh. Like the music selection choices so far too. She's pretty adorable too. Like, see, I always like am a sucker for these kind of girls though that aren't like human. Like they're kind of like those robot sort of like emotionless type of. Yeah, so they did do the whole like future to past type thing, then Back to the Future or present technically. Hmm. Trader of the Fog. She'll go crazy. Outraged. Hmm. Carry the hope of humanity. Their last hope. Some kind of torpedo? It's a nuclear? Well, that's politics and military for you. As well do your own thing. And go about things your own way. Do what you gotta do. This guy's sketchy. A traitor to the fog and a traitor to humanity. These two. Battleship Congo. Oh. And they lost Nagara, so Nagara was another one of the. So Iona was once like them too, part of the fleet of the fog. That's why they say she's a traitor of the fog. So wait, was she with the dad? Was the dad the member of the fleet of fog or whatever? So there's gonna be all these different kinds of girls who are ships, technically. I'm not complaining. Taco. Oh. And they're talking about Iona. Oh, I've heard this song. Dude, I love this song. Oh, from Nano. Yes, I love this freaking song. I've heard this before. I didn't know that was from it was from an anime actually. Dude, I love this song, man. Fading. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard this in so long, but I used to have this song on repeat a lot. Here it comes. Dude, stop and rewind, stop and rewind. Yeah. Dude, I haven't heard this song in so long, but I knew it like when I heard that first. I look across the y'all. This song is great. I didn't think it was. I did not think it was from an anime though. I never knew that. I'm gonna be honest. I just have heard the song before because I'm a big fan of Nano. Well, that's definitely another plus for me. It's another big thumbs up. um, but I mean, so far, I'm really intrigued by. I might have just muted my mic on accident. Okay, didn't. Really intrigued though. I gotta say, it's not set not too far into the future, but just this whole concept of these, these girls, well, they're not really human, but they're, I guess, robots, or I don't know exactly what they are, but they're literally ships, themselves. Which, there's not just one of them. I figure there wasn't just one of them. With how Iona was talking about Nagara, so there's Nagara. We saw those others at the end as well. There's way more than one or two of them. Um, but the whole thing with Iona apparently, with just her mission, her thing, the last thing she was given to find the son of Chihaya. I forget the father's name, but his son, and follow him pretty much. Obey obey that order, and we see where we're at right now. But her technically being apparently a traitor of the fog, which we saw that, and then Gunzo being like a traitor to humanity. So like the one dude said, like definitely a interesting or deadly. I don't know, remember exactly how I put it, but oh, that kind of combination, Um, so yeah, I mean, for the actual like concept of it though, I'm kind of into it. I gotta say, the CG, I gotta say, like it reminds me a lot of Babuki Baranki. I'm gonna have to look and see the studio. I think the studio that animated Babuki Baranki it was like they have a weird name. It's like Sanzigen or something like that. Um, could be wrong, but that's definitely what the style of the 3D animation like reminded me of. So uh, it's not bad though. It's actually not bad. I've saw way worse CG. That is for dang sure. But the music selection, really big fan of a lot of the tracks they use in the background in this first episode. Love that. I don't know if that was the opening or the ED. Probably the opening. I hope. It doesn't really matter to me though. But I love that song. Uh, so yeah, that's a big plus for me, and I'm excited to see you know where we go forward with this. I feel like, I mean, it's just from this first episode had a pretty good mix of like kind of like the sci-fi super advanced kind of technology, showing that off, but also how there's going to be like militaristic and political aspects mixed in there as well. But what's also really crazy about this whole thing is that the Blue Steel group, they're all younger, kids like in school. So that's kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, not bad though for the first episode, I gotta say. Let me know what you all thought of this first episode of Arpeggio of Blue Steel. If you all did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.